Hello and welcome to Moving Parts Gaming. I'm Riley, and this is Fallout 1. In case you missed it last time, we ventured into the depths of LA, killed a few Deathclaws, died a few times to Deathclaws, found our way to, oh, would you look at that? That's, So like I was saying before, I found a dead body in the moat that I'm going to try to loot, and hopefully won't die. I think I recently saved, so this shouldn't be too dangerous. Ooh, stuff. It's pretty bad stuff. I was hoping to get his armor, but oh well. At least it's something. So, last time, in case you missed it, we killed Deathclaws, was killed by Deathclaws. They only do that because the other companion blocks the bridge, I noticed. Idiot. Absolute idiot. Made our way to the Gunrunners, who are the #1 merchants in the game. They gave us a quest to kill more Deathclaws. We died trying to do that a few times. Then we decided we should finish exploring LA before we come back and start fighting that Deathclaw again, because hopefully we'll get more supplies and pick up a few more quests, maybe get another level. So that is what I am doing now. Will you let me through the gap? Nope. Too many people standing in the way. So like we found out last time, this is the headquarters for the Blades. Allegedly it was the outlaw gang that was threatening Addendum, and we were tasked with assassinating their leader. Allegedly these guys do a lot of violent acts against Addendum, so we might want to see what they're about, maybe ask a few questions. I don't know, maybe get their side of the story. Because just mousing around a little bit, we see a lot of beleaguered people around here. It's kind of hard to believe. I don't know, I'm finding it hard to believe some of their stories. Can I talk to the guy at the door? Hello, lad. What might you be looking for today? I'd actually like some more information about the Blades. Good group of us is what the Blades are. Stuck here between the damn regulators and the Deathclaws. Ain't meant the happiest life for 'em, but they survive. Wait, that's not a lot of info, unless I read that wrong. Who are you? Well, I'm McRae. I help the Blades, some against the Deathclaws and that regulator bunch. Teach them a bit about protecting themselves against those nasties. What's the deal with the regulators? I was thinking Deathclaws were the spawn of an unnatural act, but them regulators are evil. Come once a month or so, they shows their ugly faces and drag a father away from his wee ones. I can't ask follow-up questions? I mean, I guess I could ask if I could help, but... Okay. What kind of stuff do you teach them? Well, specifically is fighting with them fists and taking a punch or two, more than the guy throwing them at me. I kind of want to go with the, I'd rather use a gun. I feel like this would just get me unarmed points, and I don't really care about unarmed points. Maybe this will open up something. Well, if that's how you be feeling, you can just turn around and walk away. Oh, is that going to permanently end conversation? Oh, no, it doesn't. Can I barter? Barter, barter, barter. Nope. Nothing too good. Okay, well, you're interesting, I guess. Carbonated water, caramel syrup, aspartame, natural caffeine. These all Nuka-Cola? Ooh. What's with the Nuka-Cola? It is the stuff of life. Well, actually, if I don't drink it on an hourly basis, I'll get a splitting headache. How much of that stuff do you drink? Or is that... I don't know. Let's go with, is that it? That doesn't seem like it's really helping. So... He raises his eyebrows at you. What's so good about Nuka-Cola? It is the stuff of life. Well, actually, if I don't drink... Didn't I just ask him that? How much of that stuff do you drink? About 5 liters a day. That's gross. How about if... Can I ask you something else? Who's in charge around here? Razor's the woman you'll want to talk to. Oh, okay. Can I take the Nuka-Cola? No one's stopping me. Now we have all the Nuka-Cola. Haha. Oh, you look like a unique character model. Are you Razor? You have a unique description, so you must be Razor. Looks like an anthill with everyone moving around here. You know what? If I was allowed to take the Nuka-Cola, I'm betting that they'll let me raid the stuff. So I'm gonna do that real fast. Okay, so the bookshelves over here have throwing knives. The fridges have nothing. Let's go talk to the last person we haven't talked to yet. Or at least the last unique person. Are you the leader of the gang? Gang? We're hardly a gang, but I am the one they all come to for direction. You kind of look like a gang to me. I wish we were a gang. At least then we'd have decent weapons to defend ourselves with. So we can say, defend yourselves from whom? Well, you're not fooling me. You're all just a bunch of degenerates. I think you're up to no good. You all look like a gang to me. Let's go with, I'm still trying to get answers. I think Fallout Me is having the same observations. This doesn't really look like a gang. Like, we've killed a lot of gangs before. This doesn't look like a gang to us. We need better weapons. The gun runners a little ways from here have weapons, but we can't get to them. Why can't you? There's a Deathclaw nest between us and them. We've never even spoken with any of the gun runners. The regulators have the firepower to clear out the Deathclaws, but they don't for some reason. Where can I find the gun runners? The gun runners are over there to the east and then north of here. Be careful, Deathclaws are not to be taken lightly. I've seen a Deathclaw tear a man in half with one swipe. Why is that my only option? So in the previous options, it was ask about the gun runners, say I've got to go, or I'll take on the regulators by myself. I didn't want to say I want to take on the regulators by myself. I already knew about the gun runners, but like that was the only option to continue asking questions without committing. But now I'm left with just commitment. So funny how that works. Can I still talk to her? Can I help you? Or okay, I think that just repeats the dialogue. Can I barter with you though? That's the real. You have nothing. You suck. I think it's important that before we commit to one side or the other, hopefully we'll be able to find someone with some answers. I don't think the gun runners have much to offer for right now. Maybe the followers of Apocalypse will. I feel like they have these double doors on all the buildings because people have been getting stuck. Like the wandering NPCs get stuck, you know. So you have to have two or else the pathfinding will freak out. Who are you? Are you a named person? You see a studious follower of an apocalypse. Okay, can I talk to you? I must find that book for Nicole. Okay. Books. Oh, my shift power's going crazy. Let's see if we can't find Nicole before we start rating stuff. You might be Nicole. You're not from around here. Who are you? My name's Riley. And what, may I ask, are you doing in LA Boneyard? I'm just an explorer, I guess. I'm just trying to get rich, honestly. Just a traveler? I've heard that one before. Nobody comes to the LA Boneyard except those hub merchants, and people looking for a quick death at the hands of the gangs. What are you really here for? Well, I'm not looking for a water purification ship anymore. It's still lying, but I guess it's my only option. A water purification ship? Sorry. Don't know anything about that. Don't see much of that kind of tech here in LA, except maybe the stuff Miles works on. Can you tell me more about the LA Boneyard then? Oh, that doesn't do anything. What can you tell me about the Blades? I've dealt with them before. They're not too bad as far as gangs go. They have hideout in an old club, with some outposts, if you're careful. If you're careful, you might even be able to get some of them to talk. What can you tell me about the gun runners? The gun runners used to be a real gang, but they went soft. They started setting up a deal where they trade weapons that they get from their victims or they buy from the hub. Since nobody hears up for the trip to the hub personally, they do pretty good business, even though their prices are high. Oh, okay, so that's basically what I do. What can you tell me about the followers? The followers of Apocalypse are a group of peace preachers who live in a large library near the heart of the LA Boneyard. Why they haven't been wiped out yet, I can't say. They are lousy combatants and have no understanding of the real world, but other than that, they are polite and well-educated. What can you tell me about Antietam? Antietam is my original home. A little too boring for me, though. It's a fenced-off and self-sufficient town in the south end of the LA Boneyard, but not as far as the cathedral. We trade sometimes with the hub. Okay, so you kind of have an Antietam-based view. Can you tell me anything else? Just south of here, you have the cathedral. There's some sort of cult there, but I'd stay away from them. Something sinister is going on there. Also, I've heard about the trading center called the Hub, and the caravans occasionally show up, but I've never been there. This is a new bit of text, we could say. I don't plan to stay in this place too much myself. No kidding, if you're looking for another hand, I'll sign on. Better than spending the rest of my existence in this hellhole, right? Well, you're a welcome addition, but the desert's not much more fun. Alright, looks like we've got a little ass-kicking to do. I'm called Captia, by the way. Awesome. And with that, you earn 200 experience for picking up Captia, the LA Boneyard Scav. And after reviewing the footage, I figured out what happened to Dogmeat. Dogmeat's still alive, don't worry about it. Dogmeat is definitely still alive. He's just back at the house in the hub, okay? Let's ask Katya what she's skilled with. I learned how to be a scrapper from my time in LA. I'm good with knives and submachine guns. My favorite is throwing knives, of course. So I just went through her dialogue and made sure she was up to date with the same settings as all of the other companions. So I went ahead and gave Katya an assault rifle because it was just what we had on hand. I'm guessing she's most experienced with small guns, so we're not going to try to give her an energy weapon. Based on her character model, I'm pretty sure she's wearing a leather jacket. I'll have to get her better armor the next opportunity we get, either at the Gunrunners or back in the hub. But other than that, she'll be a good addition to the team. So that's the four of us now. And of course, Dogmeat is Dogmeat's okay, guys. Dogmeat's okay. Oh yeah, that's right. We were supposed to be looking for Nicole. So I just dropped a quick save. I'm going to go ahead and start picking up items and see if anyone tries to stop me. Ooh, robes. Interesting that they just have 3 cathedral robes lying on the ground like that. Very odd. Very odd. Okay, so I did a quick sweep of the library, and no one went hostile, which I guess is a good thing. The bookshelves, all of the bookshelves, have nothing of interest in them. I mean, literally, there's nothing I could take from the bookshelves. The only stuff I found literally the only stuff I found were in these rooms over here. It was a lot of low-tier items, like a lot of early game items. Nothing hugely important, nothing game-changing, but as Napoleon said, quantity has a quality all of its own, so very important. I would consider an important place to stop off if you're planning on looting the area. Also, I have no idea what the deal is with these 2 hallways. As far as I can tell, there's nothing in them other than doors to the outside. I don't know. I mean, I guess this technically means I also just took all of the weapons from the followers of the Apocalypse, which, you know, if you're thinking lore-wise, technically I just disarmed the followers of Apocalypse, so if this place ever gets attacked, they're basically screwed. They have, like, no weapons or anything like that. I should really figure out what's going on with these guys over here, like the thugs. But first, I didn't find any Nicole up here, but I did find a staircase to a basement. So let's go check that out. And we jump down here, and we find a small basement, oh, pretty decent-sized basement, actually. But a very well-populated basement that's also filled with a leather jacket people. So I'll take let's do shift powers real fast. I see a few containers, so I'll keep looking around and see if I can't find that Nicole person. And in the meantime, if I happen to find something valuable, uh, I'll look at Google. That's interesting. So, I'll make a quick jump here and let you know if I find anything good or if I find someone named Nicole. Okay, so I did a quick sweep of the floor, and really the only container that had anything of value was the ice chest, and it's just a handful of knives, so probably market value 200 caps. I don't know. But still, the search for Nicole continues. We did find a ghoul over here. Greetings, brother. My name is Talius. How may I assist you? Oh god, my voice. Okay, I'm not going to do the ghoul voice. That's if I can do voices. Anyways, but my name is Talius. How may I assist you today? I'm Riley. What are you doing here? You can die. Don't worry about me, Muty. How did you get in here? Don't worry about me, Muty. How did you get in here? Greetings to you as well. I'm called Riley. How is it that you came into the realm of the followers? Can you tell me how one of your alterations entered the followers? I think this one is outright hostile. This one's just being an ass. That one's pretty good, but this one makes me sound smart, so let's go with the smart one. I don't know what this one's trying to say, but it's still kind of mean. So this one. My entrance into the followers was quite simple, really. It was the followers who rescued me from the full effects of the transformation into a hideous beast. I do not fully understand what on. That seems pretty straightforward, honestly. Once I was as you are, a pure human, but through the intervention of Nightkin, I was taken to some place far removed from here. Okay, this is interesting. I thought you were a ghoul. Maybe you're more than just a ghoul. Please continue. I was not of a state in which to observe what transpired. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I was not in a state in which to observe what transpired. All I had known was that I awoke here and was tended by the good doctor. I'm truly sorry to hear about your predicament. I will find those who did this to you and remedy the situation, or I am sorry to hear that. Alas, I am quite busy attempting to survive for a while. Let's be nice to the guy. And okay, so was that person a ghoul? Yeah, that person was a ghoul. So I think it's safe to believe that this person got tied up with the mutants that we keep hearing about. Somewhere to the northwest, I believe it was. I can't believe I walked straight by her. Okay, I found 2 more named NPCs on this map. So Nicole was not in the basement as I thought. She's been right there the whole time. I walked by her quite a few times, I think. But we also found Heather the Scout. Let's say hi to Heather. Leave me, I'm trying to get some rest. Oh, never mind then. Let's talk to Nicole.
Greetings! Hey! We're very glad you could join us. We hope you have found our humble abode to your satisfaction.
Thanks. I appreciate your warm welcome.
We don't worship so much as follow a set of principles. We want to bring peace back to this wasteland. The world tends toward destruction, so we try to make a difference.
Okay, how?
We try to remind people why the Great War happened in the first place, and help ensure it won't ever happen again.
Sounds interesting. Have you been successful
We
yet?
never give up hope. We never will, even though most live by the gun these days. And we are concerned with the children of the cathedral.
What about
They
them?
claim to want peace like us, but anyone who disagrees with them just disappears. Their dark god is not what he seems, believe me.
How do you know that?
Call it instinct. We've seen Morpheus and the Nightkin, and they don't look like peacemakers to us. Their hospitals and message of peace make them attractive, but we know there's evil there.
Yeah, do you have any clues?
A number of our spies have seen Nightkin coming in and out of the back room of the Children's Temple. Something important is back there.
Interesting. Out the back door, you say. Can I ask you a few more questions?
And I'll answer if I can.
Can I barter? Oh, I can barter. Oh, you have a decent number of caps. Do you want to buy this knife I stole from you? Do you want to buy 2 knives I stole from you? So I just made a quick, like 80 bucks by selling her back stuff I took from them. So now they're not completely without arms or fruit. So I feel like I did a good thing today. What else do you know about the children of the cathedral?
You've probably seen their hospitals around. They preach peace, but there is something very wrong with them. We need to find out what. Ask, and I'll answer if I can.
You know who their leader is?
Morpheus is the leader of the children of the cathedral. He is evil, and that fact must be exposed.
Yes, the leader of cathedrals are often pretty evil people. Do you have any suspicions about them?
A number of our spies have seen Nightkin coming in and out of the back
I feel like we
room
just
of
had
the
this
Children's
conversation.
Temple. Something important is back there.
You want to help me destroy them?
No, but I know someone who will. Go to the cathedral and find a woman named Laura. Say the phrase Red Rider. We'll create a diversion if we can.
Interesting.
Our destiny lies before us. Let us hope we are worthy.
Interesting. Let's do a tell me about. What can you tell me about Adetum? Because that's kind of what we were trying to get information about.
It's a small settlement. You'll find it to the west in the Boneyard. We're not sure about them. They sell guns. We sell peace. But their motives?
She has a few more. Nothing too interesting other than that, I guess. Or nothing too relevant other than that. So that just leaves one more area of Adetum for us to check out. Let's go do that real fast. I believe it's just to the south. And is this it? No, it's not. Really? Oh, okay, you have to go off the map and travel south via the map to get to the cathedral. And then we see the actual coast right there, so I don't know LA that well, but this has to be like close to downtown, and this has to be maybe Riverside area? I really don't know LA. Oh, look, there's our friends. Yeah, those were the thugs. Hello, thug. Hey, haven't I heard about you? You've killed all sorts of shit, haven't you? What brings you here? Let's be dark, mysterious, and upfront. Where's the master? Oh, that's Morpheus, our leader. He's up in the tower, I think. Leader? What's he leading you to? I hear we're moving north. We're planning to move north soon. They just tell us... They don't tell us much except all the usual bullshit. But what are you doing talking about this out in the open? You must be nuts. Oh. Apparently we've gone hostile. I'm just going to hit end turn and see what happens. Okay. Well, this certainly is interesting. Well, I think killing off a religious institution is a good place to pick up next time. So until then, I'm Riley with Moving Parts Gaming. This has been Fallout 1. Stay tuned, and I'll catch you next time.